want to welcome each and every one of you to the Eastern Portland Cocktail Gala 2025.
It's a great event.
The music was really nice. It's a fundraiser for the children of Portland. It's a tablet drive event.
We seize technology as a tool of national improvement.
We are bridging the gap for the technological divide that's taking place in Jamaica and starting with Portland Eastern.
Since Isat have been to Portland, it's a great change. It's like a light start to shine in East Portland.
But Mr. Buchanan the same way. We have to come in him as a Rasta youth. We just there here to help the less fortunate and make sure so them can have a better future and a successful future. Be the progress man and push forward in power.
All protocols observed. I just come to tell a story. If ever you wonder what your future will look like, look at this stage. Greatness is on this stage. If life is a race, you have an MP candidate in Joan Gordon Webley. She's the second Joan in my life. My mother Joan and Joan Gordon Webley. Here's why context matters. When you see power, every time we say power, power, this is what power look like. In writing on the plug, if you put a fork in it, you're gonna get shocked. Joan Gordon Webley. I promise you that. Now, I want your mission is to ensure that you give somebody a silver medal. And have the MP candidate here be the next MP for you. She's the gold in the golden for this constituency. Now, my issue always is going to be the future of Jamaica. Your children must have an opportunity for the best education so you can have lawyers and doctors in your family. You want to make sure that your constitutional rights are respected. The Jamaica Labour Party can't do it. We are telling you that. They don't have no authority, they don't have accountability, they don't have integrity, they don't have transparency, and they are serial breachers of the Constitution. So, for me, I'm going to tell you this. I am a son of Jamaica that stumbled many times in my life. And in Jamaica, I had the opportunity at the University of the West Indies to become an attorney at law. And I have achieved the impossible before in my life. And it is a supporting cast led by markgolding, the leader of this party and the next Prime Minister, that people like me have opportunities. And we want that same opportunities for your sons and daughters and you. Every time you look at me, remember, I am you. Impossible is nothing and greatness is in all of us. I love you now. Blessings.
Yeah man, give the lawyer a better round of applause than that man. Next member of parliament. So comrades, we are about in the 8 o'clock time and it is my task to finish this meeting by 9 o'clock. So we're moving right along. So the next speaker.
Comrade Party Leader and next Prime Minister, Comrade markgolding. Comrade General Secretary, Comrade Dayton Campbell. Comrade Chairman, Comrade Angela Brown Burke. The other MPs, the MPs in waiting that will become MPs after the election. And one of those is your MP, Comrade Joan Gordon Webley. Councillors, workers, warriors of West Rural, Wanda. Comrades, I've never come across a harder worker, a more diligent worker than Comrade Joan Gordon Webley. In all of my experience in politics. Somebody who will walk the hills and valleys with you. Somebody who will work 24/7, 7 days a week. I don't know where she get the energy from. but she will provide the representation that this constituency needs. But you have a responsibility. She can't do it by herself. So you have to go out there and walk with her. You have to make sure the canvas get done. You have to make sure you bring the PNP voters and those who are committed to us and even those on the border over so that the PNP can win this seat. There are some targeted seats that must win. West Rural is one of those. Comrades, I just want to spend a little time talking to you about the economy. We have an economy which has been contracting, and it started to contract even before we got to Hurricane Barry. So don't buy the argument that is Barry make we get into this problem. We were declining before Barry. Barry caused us to decline. I know the quarter that will come out in December shows in another decline. 2 quarters of negative growth, which most economists define as a recession. The government say no recession. But me know plenty of you feel the recession in your pocket. You feel recession when you go to a supermarket. You feel recession when you go to a corner shop because the money can't stretch. Now comrades, I want to tell you what we're going to do about it. What will your government, a People's National Party, do about it? How are we going to ensure that we have growth in the economy? I'm going to start with the portfolio of the General Secretary. What we're going to do in agriculture. Because agriculture provides the greatest opportunity for growth. We have a ready market with tourism, and we have to reduce what we spend importing food for the tourism sector, almost 1.8 billion US dollars a year. But we have to do things. We have to invest in research and development so we can give the farmers the technical assistance so they know when to plant, how to plant, them know the techniques so they can improve their productivity. We have to invest more in irrigation. Yes, the government doing something, but we only have 15% of agricultural lands that have access to irrigation. So that means if rain fall, you can't produce. We want to make sure farmers can produce all year round. And we have to make it easier for farmers to access funding. The agencies that provide funding, the bureaucracy makes it difficult. So we're going to deal with that for the farmers, so that we can grow agriculture, we can become food sufficient, so we don't have to depend on nobody, and we can export the surplus of what we're going to do. Self-reliant, as Michael Manley said, grow where you eat and eat where you grow. We're going to move to manufacturing because the only way we can grow is by ensuring that we export more. We have to identify those value-added goods that we are competitive in the world, not just in Jamaica, and there are many of those. And we're going to provide the support, the funding, the technical assistance for those manufacturers. In the creative and cultural industries, as Comrade Debbie just spoke about, yes, we have to provide the funding, but many of them need technical help. They have to know how to put them business plan together. They have to know how to market themselves. We're going to do that with the funding so we can grow an industry which has made Jamaica proud. In the logistics center economy, which Comrade Tony talks about all the time, Jamaica has the best location in the Caribbean. Because when you come out of the Panama Canal, you look Jamaica first. So we have opportunities for transshipment, we have opportunities for light manufacturing, and we are going to put in place the infrastructure so the private sector can grow. And underpinning all of that, we can only be a competitive economy if we reduce the cost of energy. And Comrade Philip Paulwell has plans on the table. The GPS license come up for renewal in 2027. But you have to start the process from now, and we have to put in place a new license with new competition in areas which can bring down the cost of electricity. So your party has a plan for growth. We have a plan for ease the burden of the cost of living on you. We're going to look at the food items, and we have done so already. Some of them will attract GCT where we can take off. So when you go to shop and supermarket, you don't have to spend so much money for saying buy food and send your people to go school. We're going to reform transportation so that JUTC operate not at 40% of the capacity, but at a full 100% with 450 buses around, so that people can get to school and work in a timely fashion, in a safe manner. That is what your government going to do. Now hear me. There's an issue. It came up in 2023 called SSL, Stocks and Securities Limited. We are a company regulated by the Financial Services Commission. And overnight, or maybe not overnight, people money does vanish. And I want to say, we all know about Usain Bolt, and we know what he has lost. But it's important to understand that there are hundreds and thousands of other people who have lost everything. And you don't know their names, you don't see their faces. I have one from my constituency, a 78-year-old lady. She's single, she's a retired teacher, she don't have any children, and she invested all her money in SSL. She wants answers. She wants back her money. She needs to know who took her money. And all of us know it's not one person could have taken all of that money. So I'm going to call on the government again. You call the FBI to come here and do an investigation. You went to the UK and you got Kroll, a forensic auditing firm, to do a report. The report must be made public so that the Jamaican people, the hundreds of depositors in SSL, know what happened to their money. Don't tell me that you can't publish it. Yes, if you're going to the prosecution, you can redact things, we know that. But you can't be leaking the same report where you say you can't make public to certain people to try and build a particular narrative. So we're saying release the SSL report, release the forensic report, so that the Jamaican people can see what has happened with their money and there can be justice and restitution for them. Comrades, plenty people for talk. I will be here with your MP to make sure that when I walk in up Duke Street with Comrade markgolding as the next Prime Minister, she will be walking with us. One love, comrades, one heart.
You just call the police, man. You tell them it's a case of...
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, Comrade Joan Gardner Wembley, candidate, and in a few months' time, the Member of Parliament for this constituency, Comrade Chairman of the party, Comrade Jensek, other distinguished comrades, including my own Member of Parliament. Comrades of West Rural St. Andrew, let me hear you. Comrades, before I committed to be here, I've committed to be somewhere else at 7 o'clock. But I had to be here. And let me tell you why I had to be here. We campaigned and we told you that Kingston was in a state. And the state that it was in never looked pleasant at all.
You clean it up.
And as much as I am the face of it, I had to rely on someone who had a track record of cleaning up the city. And I draw for Comrade Joan. And she, in her advisory role, shows us that when you roll up your sleeve and you do the work, will show us that the mayor is not a position to go a party, but the mayor is a position to pull all the hands on deck and make sure that we can do a good job. And comrades, we have shown what the PNP will be doing when Comrade Mark Golding is Prime Minister. Comrades, we're looking at our markets too. It is not where we want it to be, but we have made significant improvement. Because most time you go to market, a female will sit and the bathroom them this stay bad. And the first thing we did was to allocate $25 million to fix up 7 bathrooms. And we have more to go. And I will tell these comrades, just Thursday gone, we are Transport Authority looking at how we can deal with the taxi men. And they were astonished to see how 2 of the bathrooms at the bathroom stay, because they were clean. And me and you can use them. Because not me anyway, when we do the council them the comrades, is anything that you must use, we must can use it too. Comrades, enough time I get called about garbage. In a day where we want it to be. And we are working with National Solid Waste to get it where we want it to be. I honestly believe, and the party honestly believe, that garbage collection must come to the local level. But that will take some time. And what we are trying to do is to prove to you that we can do a job either better or, well, it must be better than National Solid Waste Management Authority. Comrades, there's a lot to be done. And I don't want people to see the KSAMC as somewhere just with us clean up gully. But we have to deal with the whole issue of the security of our neighborhoods. And while we are not police, but we have to make sure that the street light fix. We have to make sure that the road fix so they can drive easily upon it. And comrades, and I make no apology about it. As much as the minister and I enjoy a good relationship, I prefer to have a minister of local government that is PMP and will do a better job than this one. So comrades, don't get distracted. Keep focused, because we have to work to get these laborers out of power, comrades. So, I don't know about you. I count 1 by 1. And when me there school, when me there study for school, when me there start to learn to count, my mother always tell me, say 1. So this one you have is Southeast St. Andrew. And the next one is Sway. This constituency, comrade, the word is love.
His worship the mayor, Councillor Andrew, say, give him a round of applause again. A man that's doing a wonderful job in the 1 year that he has served.
Yes.
But I'm moving right along to the mayor, and then I'm moving to his member of parliament, standing tall, another man in the PNP, clean hands and heart. I say, please to make welcome.
Big Belly Skies is a rhyme of TV. People, God bless you, man, don't support it. Big Belly Skies is the workers' champion. Say, that you are good youth and a God bless you to support him. Hey, Sky Youth!
My name is Dwayne from the World Immortal Store, but I don't know. Rhyme Up TV, me I tell you about that TV station. Don't touch on the dial, you understand? World Store Love. of Rhyme Up TV. Horse angry.
I'm a Buchanan, I cover the world like Google. Not about Rhyme Up TV. It's a Rhyme Up, one of the real one them. That's why me stand up here and I do this. That's Rhyme Up, I'm real. I'm a salute him. You hear that? Rhyme Up, pick up yourself, you know. Rhyme Up!
You're from on here for the rebel girl that means they are representing Rhyme Up. I love you.
Well, I don't know how I kill Marvelous to represent for DJ Rhyme Up. Rhyme Up.
There's them on there ain't no stress, then you don't know it. Sean Paul alongside the Rhyme Up. Tell some boy them time up. You don't know it go. Rhyme Up. Play music. Dirty.
Rhyme Up. Hey, well, global Rhyme Up. Like, I really talk it up. I am telling you.
Talk on this Rhyme Up.